God dang it. I just recorded the video, the story time video, and it didn't record because I had my mixer all the way muted. God dang it. So I get to retell it now. So anyways, welcome to story time with NopeHD. Sorry if you hear that little creaking. That was the microphone's pop stand, which sucks hella wang wangs. So welcome to the first of the little commentary videos. I've been... What the fun is going on outside? What the fun? So welcome back. Welcome. Sorry for the 2 weeks period of not uploading a single thing. Been taking a break. Not really. I've been being really lazy. So anyways, let's start with the story. So this story is about my little phone that got destroyed. Water moccasins now call for my phone. They're probably texting Pizza Hut, you know. They got girls' numbers, like they're doing whatever snakes do. Like inappropriate stuff, probably. Because they're snakes. And they suck. Snakes are terrible. Water moccasins. Mosquitoes, terrible. So anyways, let's get into the story. So we're going to start all the way at the beginning. As soon as I wake up, so it started yesterday. So yesterday was Labor Day, if you guys didn't know. Basically, yesterday, I woke up, you know, about 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock, I don't know, afternoon. Whatever, I sleep in for like a long time, you know, and I'm not productive. I don't wake up at 10:30 on a weekend. Because I wake up at like 5:50 every day for school. It's terrible. So I wake up, takes down, you know, let's hang out. You know, because what cool kids do on Labor Day, we hang out. NopeHD, we gotta hang out. Let's go over to Dominic's house. Dominic's dad picks me up. We go over there, hanging out, doing whatever. And we'd sit there, and Dominic was playing some Skyrim with mods. Playing some OP, like, Satan mod, I don't even know, it was spooky. Like his player was OP, like he came out of the spawn with like level 25 archery. It was crazy. So we hung out, we were sitting there, and I called Grant, you know, I decided to call Grant because we were messing with him, we were texting him funny crap, we were blowing up his phone, spamming his phone. I had to take a drink there. But then I called him, you know, Grant, you gotta hang out, come over here. No HD status, boy. Hung up. Grant came over here. Then Dominic's parent got some Pizza Hut. Jesus, Pizza Hut is like God's work. It's so good. I love Pizza Hut. So good. So after we ate some Pizza Hut, we decided let's go to the park. You know, park in, I'm not gonna say where it is, but it's in the general city I live in. This park, I don't know if this is every single League City park, but most of the parks I've been to has a ton of little forest things. So this park has, as soon as you walk in there, there's a tennis court, there's a playground, there's a volleyball court, there's a little stand thing for bathrooms and tables and everything, and trash and all that. It smells terrible over there. It's death. There's a bridge, and it crosses over a little ditch pond thing, then it heads over to the soccer field, and then there's little trails everywhere. So we all decided we're going on some trails. Like, the trail life was pretty spooky. Like, we went on there, saw some sketchy people. Like, these kids are probably the ones who would sell you the illegal items in the little shirt jacket thing they would pull out. They have, like, stolen diamonds and stuff. Like, these are sketchy A1 people. So we walked around then, scared. A1. Nice. Then we decided let's go, because they have a little pathways kind of cut out in the woods or some sketchy areas we didn't go to. Like, I was not there for that. So we walked around, kind of explored around the little park thing, like inside the little trees, like the forest thing. Jesus Christ. Like, they have, like in Texas now, I think they came from Africa. They have mosquitoes, like they're the size. Like if you take a normal mosquito from Texas, they're pretty small. Like you can barely see them. They don't leave that big of bites. But the mosquitoes that came from Africa to Florida to here in Texas, they pretty much no, they're not they're like 10 times the size of the other mosquito. Like these things are like little mosquitoes are like people, and then these big mosquitoes are like the Death Star to people. Like these things are massive. Like they look like flies. Oh god, and the freaking bites, they leave huge bites. Like I'll put a picture on the mosquitoes on the screen right now, and these bites are unreal. Like I have tons of them on my legs and feet and everything. My arms, my freaking finger got bit by a giant mosquito. Like this thing looks like I punched something and like has a bruise. Like that thing is so big, it itches. It's terrible. Looks like I have asbestos or mesothelioma or something. I don't even know. Like these things will pretty much give you malaria A1 on you. Eating Ebola is so spooky. So after we came back from the park, we went to Dominic's house again. Because the thing, it was like really, really hot outside. I think still Texas weather, it's like 90,000 degrees outside. Plus the humidity. It's terrible. We walked back to Dominic's and Grant's house. Or we walked to Dominic's house. We hung out there, kind of cooled off a little bit. Got some water and all that. Hung out. Dominic's still playing some Skyrim. Messing around with him. And then we decided, let's go fishing. You know, I haven't been fishing in a while, like since the summer. Grant likes fishing. Dominic, I don't know if he likes fishing, but we all hanging out, so we just decided, let's go to the fishing. So Dominic grabs his pole. The first pole he grabbed was this thing for deep sea fishing. Like this thing could hook like a truck. Like it could hook a truck and you could reel that thing in. Like it was so OP. Dominic's dad's like, well, if you're going fishing in a ditch thing, I don't think you need a deep sea fishing rod. So you give us some doo-doo crap like fishing reel that didn't even like reel in. Like you can throw up the line, like the line thing was like destroyed. We pretty much had to like press the button down and then rip out all the string and then throw it in the water. Like kind of dip the string in the water, or dip the little whatever line bobber. So they're rotating the under. So we got out there. We took the tackle box and all that stuff. Took a we took a tackle box and like a stanky knife and some pliers, just so we can get the hook out, and the knife just so we get wrapped up on something. We just cut it out, you know, cut the string. So we're walking over there, and Grant's girlfriend lives on a. We're not gonna say Grant's girlfriend is. Grant's other half lives on a. Just kidding, like the other half. Grant's friend, that's a female, lives on a street pretty close to the park, and Grant doesn't want. I don't know what Grant wants. You know, Grant's decided he didn't want to cross the street, or he did. So Grant gets like a big old he gets like 25 feet from the crosswalk, and he hauls it like this is a marathon. This is like Bruce Jenner before, like in the Olympics, like so fast. Like he's unreal. Jumps over there, you know, gets over the crosswalk, just keeps hauling button all the way to the little ditch bridge area. Me and Dom just casually kind of walking, just talking or whatever. It wasn't a big deal. I didn't know anybody that lives on the street. Nice. So we finally got there, and there was a pretty much the area was there was stone. So it was a stone little bridge thing. Like the stone bridge was probably like 10-15 feet across and like 20-25 feet long. And then underneath it had like a side ditch area with like concrete. Like you guys probably seen ditches before like that. It was kind of a big one. But this thing was kind of massive. It was like 15-20 feet across, and then it went on for like miles. So we went on there. The water is pretty. I'm pretty sure the water is like the deepest spot was probably up to my neck. Of water, but I'm not jumping in that. The thing is so sketchy, and nasty. And I decided, let's record. You know, I haven't recorded in about 2 weeks on the NopeHD channel. Let's record a fishing tournament or something. So I got the fish. I got my iPhone 4S, and you know, what's up? Like Bear Grylls, like freaking director's name. I had it earlier, Michael Bay. You know, Michael Bay directing a explosion everywhere. Fishes are blowing up, water's blowing up, and everything is pretty bomb. And then Grant, we were recording. You know, everything's good. Grant caught a fish. He caught this big old trout, carp, perch thing. It was gray. It came out of a little black, like tube thing. It was spooky. Like they had tubes leading off into the water, like just in case it rains. And you guys know how ditches work. Came out of there. It was bomb looking. Dominic gets it out, and then we get it out. We all like hook it up. Grant's kind of wiggling it around with the hook in his mouth. I like what the pliers in, so it's kind of jiggling it around. It was amazing. It was such an amazing fish. So amazing. It survived though. It hit the water. I thought it broke its back. It was like as soon as it hit the water. It probably has like spinal injuries now. It's probably permanently paralyzed, but whatever. So we decided, you know, this spot's going pretty bad. I don't know, it's going alright. Dominic decided he'd go fishing. Dominic didn't catch anything. It was about 5 minutes. He gave up. I didn't want to go fishing. You know, I was recording. This is a NopeHD tournament, a fishing tournament. Probably the worst tournament for fishing ever, known to man. So we decided, let's go across the bridge. So across the bridge is pretty much the same way, but it's a lot steeper. Like everything's angled like let's see, like 20 or 30 like little things steeper. Like, it was pretty sketchy. And they had the so on the bridge they had like little tube, like tunnel things in there, and there's water already in it, so it was probably like up to my like stomach, like my little belly hole thing. I don't know what you call it, like belly. What would you call this? What you call it? Oh, whatever. I don't remember what the name is called. Keep forgetting stuff. So I went up to my little belly hole thing, and that's probably like the max height of it. But it was super sketchy. Like, so it's shady in there. It's about 5:45, 6 o'clock. Like, this is when, like, actually, yeah, this is where about the time little fishes and little froggies and little snaky snakes decide to come out. So it's kind of sketchy. We didn't see any snakes in there. So I'm recording it. You know, Grant's going, doing the same thing. Dominic's going in there, getting wrecked by whatever. Getting wrecked by mosquitoes and getting wrecked at fishing because he's a scrub. Throws a line in there and the bait falls off. He's like, okay, whatever, put more bait on there. I'm over here on the little sketchy pillars that go out, like the little tube. So I get the little tunnel things, like little square tunnels. They have these little arches that like kind of support beams almost thing. Like, it's not like a huge, it's not like one of those freeway bridges things. But it's pretty sketchy. Like, you could fall in there. I had Sperry's on, you know. I'm making sure I'm not gonna fall in because the Sperry's have pretty much no grip on them since they're boat shoes, so the bottom of it's pretty flat. I go over there. I'm done recording. We're about to go. And I decided, let's get some gum out. You know, I'm feeling some gum, mint gum. I reach in my pocket. My phone's right next to it. I pull out the gum with my phone in it, and then it kind of flew in the air a little bit, like an inch or two out of my pocket. Then I hear and I watch as my phone slides into the water, going like 30 miles per hour. Falls in there, drops in the water, and I'm like sitting there like, I'm just staring at it. I'm like, this really happened? Like, what the fun? Like, rip. I just got DDoSed.
They're both on site blue.
Freaking Bash Pro Shops. So Dominic and Grant watch it like, oh my god. Like, I had everything on my, that was my cell phone. Like, this is how I wake up. This is how I do everything. It just dropped into the water and get destroyed. And we thought, okay, let's go. I could probably walk in there and like, let's see how deep it is. We get the pole in there, like half of it is in the water. Like, it touches the bottom. It's like up to my belly button. That's what it's called, belly button. It went up to my belly button. So I was like, you know, if we have last resort,
Saw them both on site.
I'll jump in there and get it. And I saw, then I heard.
Okay, well, I heard
like,
I heard
like,
footsteps. It sounded like it was underpass, but I couldn't tell if it was green
not like that, but
or
kind of
not.
like water kind of splashing around. I'm like, oh, you can look in there. There's no, you can't see anything. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if there's a snake in there. I wasn't gonna find out. It's probably a fish. Actually, I'm thinking about it. It's probably a fish. So I wasn't down for that. Grant's deciding. Grant looks at his phone. He had to go about 5:45 to 5:30. Grant's like, James, gotta go.
I don't think they're right.
Like, Grant, I just dropped my pride and joy in that water. Like, this is
Fucking
where
hell.
the
They're an
YouTube
ass.
started.
Hold on.
This is how I check everything. Like, this is my little media hub thing. Grant's like, I'm sorry, James, I gotta go. They just walked in. You know, we decided, well, we kind of like, whatever, dude. You know, me and Dom were still there.
We're fine.
I told Dom, I was like, Dom, you gotta get a net or something. Kind of flipping out after that. And Dom, get a net. Dominic calls it over there. Grant's going over there too, just to get his car. Just like, everyone's running over there, except for me. I stayed in there, kind of sat in the water, just looked at him. I was like, man, my phone dropped in there. Like, this is my life. Like, rip. Like, I just got destroyed. My washing machine just got DDoS. Like, no more working. Like, phone is gone. Freaking water moccasins, I'll own the phone. Dominic comes back. Grant drives by, like, LOL. And that's all he says. He just keeps driving.
Hey, why didn't you have a
Goes
diffuse
home.
kit?
Dominic comes back. He's at a beta fish net. Like, the net you go, if you ever been to a pet store before, they have these clear green nets that you put like small, like goldfish or beta fishes or whatever kind of small fish is in there. He grabs one of those and he grabs like a basketball net, like not like a net you put around the rim, like it carries like balls and whatever gym equipment you want in there. Grabs that with like a metal. It looks like, you know, like not shingles, like the siding of a house, like the metal trim that you put on the gutter thing. The things that like make the gutters. Grabs one of those too. I'm like, what is this thing for? And he bent it over. Made like a ghetto rod out of it. So I'm trying to reach in there.
They flashed apps.
This is
they
where I
smoked
found out,
apps.
you know, my arm is not that long.
Okay, rotate.
It's not reached down far enough in the water. Like, my arm is up to my elbow in water. And I was like, Dominic, we're not gonna reach this. Dominic's sitting in there.
Never mind.
He
there's
gets
guy in the
a
corner.
gets the net and he gets a pole. He hooks up it hooks the hook through the little basketball little orange net thing.
So this
He
guy
drops
is
it in
mid.
there. It kind of
Oh, this
sinks
guy's
to the
mid.
bottom, keeps sinking. Then it finally hits the ground. The thing is disappeared. Like you cannot see it. It is mega spooky. He's kind of kind of going around, and I knew I wasn't gonna pick it up because the phone's gonna either slip over to the deeper side or it's gonna like not move whatsoever. It's gonna like glide over it. So then I look over. I see this pole thing. Like it's like one of those stop sign poles. Like any time you go by a road sign, like 20, like the miles per hour
Sounds
signs
like
or
he's
like
underpass.
something like that, like a small looking sign like that or stop sign. One of those poles were just sticking out of the water, like some kid would like reenact the 300 and just chunked it in there. It's like Thor or something threw it in there. So I decided, let's go get that pole. I'm kind of walking over. I'm making sure I'm more careful so I don't fall in or
To the right,
something else isn't throw in the water. So I'm walking in, kind of tiptoeing around it. I get in there. I get kind of sorted by it, and then I see like I step down in the grass. And this grass, no lie, is like
Get on site. Get on site. Bro. Get on site.
mid calf kind of thing, and like nothing. It's like a hole. Like there's holes everywhere. There's grass covering it, and the only thing that you can stand on is the rocks. So I'm trying to stand on these rocks. Like I'm not down to slip in some hole and get some snakes or get my leg broken or something. I don't even know. It's like super sketchy. Like I don't want a water moccasin coming out and just destroying my leg, or like Cthulhu grabbing my leg out. So I decided, okay, whatever, I just keep walking around, walking these rocks, like balancing, like temple run, kind of jumping all over the rocks. Then I grab a pole. I rip it out with one hand. This thing weighs like 30 pounds. Like Jesus Christ! Like I was like, okay, we got to do it. Run up the hill, and the grass up there was taller. Like it was the rocks and the grass. And then it was like a big old long grass place, and it was like something running over there. Jump over the little sketchy grass patch that was like probably death in there. Then I run over there like haul it over there, haul it. It was going like 10 miles per hour. I don't know.
Anybody see Bob?
Probably not that fast. But then I get the pole.
Laying down smoke.
Sitting here, I give it down. Let's get down.
They went mid, though.
Grab this pole. So we're sitting there, and we're like trying to get the water. I don't know what the fun we're doing. We're like scratching on the bottom of it, and it's like concrete on the bottom, like the roads, like not like concrete, like smooth concrete. This stuff was like you threw like concrete. So if you get like a chunk of concrete like broken off, that's what it felt like on the bottom of the pole. So we got mud and grass all stuck in it. We're like, okay, this bottom is either like this is extremely sketchy. Like I'm not down.
They're probably
I'm
rotating.
not jumping in the water. There's more. I hear noises in the freaking tunnels.
No,
There's
it
more
looks like
noise
it's
than
big.
like ever. I'm like, I can't do it, Dominic. Gotta go. Can't do it. Then we all both give up. I was gonna jump in there. Dominic talked me out. It was like last resort. Like jumping in there, just diving in. Just
One's on cat. One's
that's
on
like my last resort to get my phone. My phone had the only thing I really cared about on there was my contacts. My photos are backed up on a Mega Drive or like a Mega app. So if you guys never know what Mega is,
Are they B?
like if you download some
One's in sniper's net.
any kind of software, I say on YouTube looking for like a free antivirus or free CC cleaner. It might be on a Mega Drive, and the Mega Drive gives you free 50 gig. It's like Google Drive on steroids. So this gives you free 50 gigabytes for photos or for files, for videos, anything. I had that on my phone. Pretty much when you whenever you have a photo in your photo bank or whatever, you run the app in the background. It has this thing where it automatically uploads a photo like every once in a while. So probably every 30 seconds it'll upload a photo. So I did that. I backed it all up the night before. The only thing that didn't back up, which I'm pretty sure it didn't back up, was the footage from the fishing tournament. But if I find it somehow, it's gonna be bomb. So Dominic's mom. So we got back to Dominic's house after we carried all this stuff.
Yellow, stop pushing. Don't push. Please.
Dominic's mom had like a bag of rice. Dominic and his mom were feeling all responsible for it. I don't know
They
why.
smoked cat.
I guess it's because I'm at their house. I don't know. I was like, no, that's cool. Because my parents like 2 weeks, 3 weeks before, my parents recently got like iPhone 6s, so I wasn't like that. I was like, oh, at least I don't have to get I didn't have to go. My parents didn't have to go and buy a whole new phone for me, so I can just use one of their phones. So I was like, oh no, it's fine. My parents got iPhone 6s, and Yeah, so they had iPhone 6s, so they have iPhone 5s just kind of laying around. They have 2 iPhone 5s just laying around. So I was like, okay, you know, Dominic, you should take me home. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be wrecked when I get home. I got home. I walked in there. My parents were talking about something. I don't even know what the phone they were talking about. Walked in, I was like, yo, you guys hear this story? This is a pretty bomb story. I was like, so I went fishing today. And they're like, okay. I was like, and my phone fell in the water. They're like, oh my god. My mom's freaking out like someone just died or something. I don't know. Somebody got crashed. Something bad happened. My dad's kind of getting a little mad. Not of course, but I'd be pretty mad if someone who I was paying the bills for dropped their stuff or expensive thing in there. I was like, oh no, okay, Dad. So I think I figured this out. So we were, we both got, we both went on the AT&T site. My dad gave me his old phone, cleared it, so we went on the settings and cleared the whole hard drive or whatever on the iPhone. I redid everything. Plugged in the iPhone. I'm like, oh, fine. This has all your old numbers and everything. Let's have all like the iMessage and everything. It was all jacked up. So I was like, okay. So I can probably change the number. So I go in the settings, go to phone, and I changed the number to my number. I thought this was like pretty much it pretty much worked. Like I was like, okay, this is pretty good. And I had this. I had to activate my parents' phones once they had it. Like, so once you go to the Apple store, not Apple store, AT&T store. They give you this piece of paper. It has like all the stuff on the back or something. Oh, fine. Get the phone out of here, Vast. It has all this stuff on it. So it tells you in the front page, tells you how to activate your phone. So I did that. Went to AT&T.com/activation, and that didn't work for some reason. Like I think it knew like if they, I don't know if it knew like hey, this kid's trying to reactivate a not broken, like a deactivated SIM card. So I was sitting there just looking around, inside a chat with one of the AT&T people, like, hey, like, help me do this. My dad's on the phone with one of them from India. Of course, every customer support is from India.
Is bomb down?
Scratching my leg. I have freaking malaria or something. But I'm sitting there, kind of typing. My dad's over there talking with the lady. And I turn off. You know, we're sitting up here in my room, sitting, you know, talking to the lady. And then I was like, my family and everything. Hear the lady say, you know, yeah, so, like she had an Indian accent, but I'm not reacting it. I'm not gonna reenact it, because that's racist. I ain't down for that.
Doesn't matter, just watch
it. Yeah. So, he called her, you know, then he told me, like, so, they said that once you deactivate an AT&T card, it's pretty much scrap. Like, there's no way you're gonna get it back. Like, there's no way you can reactivate it. So I was like, oh, fun, you know, I'm gonna be a couple days without a phone. It sucks. Like, who am I to text? Like, I gotta be phoneless. The only thing I got is the computer. But you know, the computer's pretty cool. The only way I can talk to my friends, really, like out of school, either Snapchat or like Skype or something, since I have like a tablet, like a little Android tablet. And then, but that's like, you know, I need the phone too still. I was like, oh my god, you know, I'm gonna have to get the phone back. I don't really have an alarm clock. I have to get like an old Sony alarm clock that I used when I was in like intermediate school or something, or elementary, before I had a phone. It's like, alright, so I'm asking, I was like, so, because he has an iPhone 6, and the iPhone 6, he had he had like a little, one of those Velcro things that like runners usually have, like you see people jogging in the park or something, like they have like a little iPhone holder. He had one of those, but it was for working out, so whenever you worked out, like his iPhone 6 Plus, you guys probably seen it before, it's like the size of an iPad. And I don't think putting that in your pocket and working out is probably a good idea. So he had one, he bought one from Amazon. He comes in, and this thing was like destroyed. Like the Velcro on it was de-stitched. Like it looks like someone went in there and like stitched half of it and just left everything else just kind of sitting there. So it was like pretty janky A1. I mean, it's like, no, I'm not getting this. So he returns it. Or he requests a return from Amazon. Like goes in there, does whatever, you know. You just have to keep the packaging and all that stuff, and just they print out some stickers or something for the postal office. So I was saying, okay, Dad, what if I take the phone, use it as an alarm clock, which I did. I used it as an alarm clock. You know, this thing is a lot strong. Like iPhone 4S and iPhone 5 is so much different and a lot better. iPhone 5 is. Waking up, it's louder. The vibration. I have a guitar kit. I sleep. So my bed's like looks like a little box frame. Right next to my bed is a guitar case, a phone charger. The thing on the phone charger sitting there. That thing vibrated. It's like an earthquake. So quick. You know, I'll get to sleep. I went to sleep at 9.
Good job.
Tired. I'm sitting there like, dang, you know, phone's ripperoni Tony. Whatever. So I was like, okay. I woke up. I was like, dang, it was freaking loud. Like I'm jumping out of bed. Like, Jesus Christ! Like what the fuck? Freaking phone is freaking out. I was like, okay, I'm gonna sleep another. Cause I usually set my alarm. Put it in for like another 10 minutes. I press there. I go into the little alarm clock thing and just put it for like 10 more minutes. Wake up. I'm feeling pretty Gucci. Like 10 more minutes of sleep makes a lot of difference to me. I don't know if everyone else. Wake up feeling pretty good, you know. Get dressed and everything.
One push out of
phone. Put the phone, you know, turn off the little alarm clock thing. Turn on the vibrate. Left on the counter and then kaboom, down here. So pretty much now I'm just recording something. This commentary is not even close. Like the one before it was so much better. I'm sorry, I didn't record properly. I had headphones on and then I turned down the main mix volume, which pretty much destroyed it. Oh, if I sound better, I'm using Guitar Rig 5 right now, which is pretty cool. I like it. It's Gucci. So guys, I'm sorry for not uploading. You know, I was on a school schedule. I was being pretty lazy actually, and low key. Sorry about that. And this video is going up today, which is Tuesday, 9/8/2015. If it doesn't go up today, then I probably write something. I'll make an intro or something. Oh, I get back to tell you that too. So since I got Adobe Premiere or After Effects or whatever it's called, I can start making intros. It's gonna be Gucci, NopeHD quality. Everything's gonna get boosted up. We're gonna start doing more real life videos. Grant's releasing.
What the fuck?
What the heck?
I don't even know what the fun it is. It's like a mixtape, but it's like not that good. So
why would Bomb be
it's gonna be on the channel probably. If I ever make some music or make a cover, like guitar cover, not like singing like some African, I don't know. But I'm probably not gonna do singing cover. But I'll put it in here. And for the videos, we're gonna do more real life videos, kind of like the Creature Hub does. The same sort of videos. It's a long, 30-minute long commentary. Really fun. Thank you guys for watching the video. I appreciate it a ton. Leave a like and subscribe and all that stuff. Do whatever you guys want. Comment whatever you want. Comment James's phone is garbage. Like James's AT&T can suck it. I don't know. Comment whatever you want. And you guys gotta subscribe to this channel. Like so, all the channels I have on the right, I either met those people in real life, you know, or like those people on the YouTube. You gotta subscribe to these people. Like, especially one named Cabal Gaming. This dude, I met him in real life. He goes to my school. This dude is a YouTube guy. Like he uploads, edits, intros, does everything. Like streams. This kid is unreal at YouTube. Like he uploads every single day. Like every day. Like I upload like once a week or something. Like some doo-doo rate. That's my goal, to be just like him. Upload every single day. He has extremely good quality. He does commentaries like these with face cams. He streams on Twitch. Does giveaways. He does everything. Like you subscribe to him. He recently hit 1K on YouTube, which is amazing. I don't know how much his Twitch has, but you guys subscribe to him. I have his link in the description below. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. It'll be not in 2 weeks. So see you guys later. Thanks for watching.